I moved in on Hollow Birch Lane because it was cheap. Too cheap. The realtor said the previous owner, an elderly woman, had passed away peacefully in her sleep. Her children didn't want the house, so they were quick to sell. I didn't ask more questions. I should have. The first night, the house was deathly quiet. No hum of a refrigerator, no creak of settling wood, nothing. Just silence. As I lay in bed, the quiet felt oppressive, like it was pressing against my ears. But it wasn't until I turned off the light that I heard it. A faint, raspy whisper. At first I thought it was the wind. I sat up, straining to hear. The words were unintelligible, but the tone wasn't. It sounded like someone trying to keep a secret. My heart pounded as I turned the light back on. The whispering stopped. I searched the entire house, flashlight in hand. Closets under the bed, behind the shower curtain. Nothing. I even stepped outside to see if it could be a neighbor, but there wasn't another house for half a mile. When I finally returned to bed, the whispering started again. This time I stayed still, hoping to make out the words. It was coming from inside the room, low and breathy. "Don't turn around." The voice was so close, I felt the hairs on my neck stand up. I froze, every muscle locked in terror. I didn't turn around. I couldn't. I wanted to scream, but the air felt heavy, like the atmosphere itself was suffocating me. I stayed like that, stiff and trembling, until the first light of dawn crept through the blinds. When I finally found the courage to move, I turned slowly, heart thundering. The room was empty. I didn't sleep the next night, or the one after. The whispering grew bolder, louder. It would laugh or hum tunelessly, or murmur in a language I didn't recognize. Always the same warning. Don't turn around. On the fourth night, I snapped. I screamed into the empty room, demanding to know what it wanted. The whispering stopped. For a moment, the silence returned, heavier than ever. And then, just as I started to breathe again, I felt hot breath against my ear. "I told you not to turn around." The last thing I remember before blacking out was the sensation of cold, bony fingers wrapping around my neck. When I woke up, I was in the hospital. A neighbor had found me on the lawn, unconscious, with scratches all over my back. I don't know how I got outside. I'm staying with a friend now, far away from that house. But last night, as I lay in her guest bed, I thought I heard it again. Just the faintest whisper in the dark. Don't turn around.